What's up everybody, it's your boy Jobber Godot, and today I'm doing a video debunk on how fast is Silver Chariot by Medi Not the Bad Guy. There's a lot of misinformation and things that are said in this video that simply aren't true, and I'm here to correct it. Also, I would like to say that I have nothing against Medi at all and wish no ill will towards him or harassment towards him. And at the end of the day, we're just talking about fictional characters and power scaling. With that out of the way, let's get started.
But for the most part, Silver Chariot is unrivaled in its speed.
Except it isn't. You've got Star Platinum, you've got the Dio Stand the World, you have Whole Horse's Gun, I could go on and on.
So let's view them within their context, starting first with the most egregious claim, that being Silver Chariot is faster or as fast as the speed of light. He's not. Far from it, actually. But you might ask then, how is Polnareff able to cut Hangman, as Hangman moves at the speed of light? Well, it's actually explained by Polnareff himself, as he isn't really attacking, but more positioning himself correctly to slice Hangman.
Silver Chariot being faster than light is egregious? This is ridiculous. Polnareff is attacking Hangman with Silver Chariot and is moving to intercept and slice a beam of light. It's shown and said. I don't know how you got confused by this. I assume Silver Chariot reacting to and cutting light is pretty blatant.
So as long as Polnareff knows where the stand will go, he can easily move into position, even with Chariot's armor on, before Hangman.
Now this is misleading, because it wasn't before Hangman moved, it was during his movement before he reached the coin, and Polnareff summoned Silver Chariot and cut Hangman right before he reached the coin.
Some people claim that Silver Chariot was able to keep up or nearly outpace Star Platinum, who in Part 6 is claimed to be able to attack at the speed of light. What people fail to mention with this is that both Silver Chariot's attacks were physically enhanced by Anubis' ability, which also made Polnareff the human as fast as Star Platinum, because it simply just matches up against the speed of its opponent, but also Jotaro was explicitly holding back in this fight.
So you acknowledge that Star Platinum is the speed of light, but Silver Chariot isn't, based off how you interpreted and scaled Part 6, even though there's a lot of FTL feats in Part 3. Also, Jotaro wasn't holding back. The scan you showed literally contradicts yourself. Jotaro says, I'll lose at this rate, I have to fight Polnareff at full force or I'm dead. Even more proof that Jotaro wasn't holding back is when he states, Chariot isn't an opponent I can go easy on.
Polnareff was confident enough to challenge a bullet head-on, which leads us to understand that he believes that Silver Chariot possesses a speed greater than that of a bullet, though assumedly only with its armor off, as he points out specifically that he needs to take his armor off, though Polnareff didn't know what kind of bullet or firepower Whole Horse was packing, so he had to make a rough estimation based on Whole Horse's and his gun's appearance. And with that said, Whole Horse looks like a modern-day cowboy, so with that, Polnareff likely assumed that he was dealing with bullets on the level of a .357 Magnum.
Now, this is just some weird death battle logic. Obviously, Chariot is faster than a normal bullet, but for some reason you think that Polnareff thinks it's a normal bullet in gun when it clearly isn't, and he never thinks or states that he thinks it is. Polnareff even sees Whole Horse summon his stand, which is the gun, and it's even stated and established in the series that a stand is a powerful vision created by your own life energy. Whole Horse clearly isn't firing regular bullets. And Polnareff, being reasonable, didn't want to take a chance on how fast the bullets Whole Horse would fire actually was, and that's why he just broke off the arm. He's like, okay, I'm just going to go out with this, basically. I'm not taking chances.
As it is able to still block laser-based projectiles from the sun.
Another FTL feat, the sunbeams were stated as rays of energy like laser beams by Polnareff himself. Polnareff uses the word like as a comparison. He's comparing rays of energy to laser beams. Rays of energy are literally light, as you can see.
And using the anime as reference for movement, with Silver Chariot's armor on, he clocks in about 13 meters a second to 30 miles per hour. And this calculation comes from him moving his maximum distance in under a second, around 0.77 of a second.
This literally means nothing. Silver Chariot moved faster than 3 times already in JoJo Part 3.
So with that all understood, one might ask, why is there such a drastic difference between the two speeds of Silver Chariot?
What? Oh my god, after all of this is the conclusion you came up with. Now, this is an egregious claim. Silver Chariot car level and his max speed is not even being at least light? The downplay is real. Polnareff didn't get crippled by Diablo. Nah, he got crippled by this crazy ass downplay. What? Here's the real numbers for Silver Chariot's speed and calcs for them. If you guys want a link to them, go to my previous video which has them. Anyways, that's all I really have in terms of debunking this video. Once again, I have nothing towards like Manny, no hate, no grudge, no nothing. I actually do enjoy his content a lot. I just wanted to correct the misinformation that was being said in this video. With all that being said, I'll catch y'all later.